All right, let's talk Netflix now. Leading the NASDAQ 100, did get a price target cut ahead of earnings today. You see what the stock's doing right there, up nearly 6%. But, wow, UBS, they go 198. That's from a prior 355. Sub growth goes upside down is what they suggest. So, Josh Brown, you own this going into earnings. Now, let's just talk about this from where it was to where it is. It's awfully different to have a stock where it's trading now versus 700 where it was within the last 52 weeks. At 185, how do you assess this here going into the number next week?
So I do not think that they're going to have a great quarter or have anything great to say about new subscribers. So nobody should be invested in this stock thinking that the decline that they've been seeing in the core business is fixed or over or fully priced in. However, there is a lot of skepticism in the technology community about their motives, like why all of a sudden ad supported, they're desperate. I don't really see it that way, but I do think there's a huge opportunity here if they get it right. And when you talk to the people at big streaming companies that already have ad-supported tiers, you get a sense of what the potential here might be. So Netflix has 221 million paying subscribers, okay? And let's say like a very, very weak number, they can add a million subs a quarter or something like that. And let's say a little bit less than half of those become ad-supported tier customers. And again, this product doesn't exist yet, but we think it happens before the end of this year. You start off with, let's say, 400,000 brand new subs who are advertising tier subs. And that's meaningful to build on. It's not gigantic. That's where the opportunity is. YouTube has 120 million people, just to give you an idea of how small that is. But that's what the goal would be. And there's a huge market there for Netflix to gradually, quarter after quarter, start to reach with ads. If you believe the stat that there are 4 or 5 Netflix users all using the same password, those shared password situations, well, that's great for advertising, because that means that 220 million paying subs could really be something like a billion people that have their eyes on Netflix on a regular basis. So I think the ad-supported tier has a lot of potential. And the last thing I'll say, people are scratching their heads. I don't understand Microsoft. What is Microsoft? Why is Microsoft involved? Microsoft is a very neutral, non-combative technology company that other technology companies like to partner with. They have what it takes to build something like this. And if you know anything about the history of Silicon Valley, then you know when Facebook in 2007 was preparing to really start to monetize what they had built, they went to Microsoft for help getting the ad business up and running. That's now arguably the greatest ad business in the history of the world. Microsoft was there in the early days. Remember, they took equity from Facebook in order to do that deal, and they made a lot of money. Netflix at a $70 billion market cap, could they have a bad report on Tuesday? Totally. Do you think $70 billion goes to $35 billion? I personally don't. I think a lot of the risk has already come out of the stock, and so I'm going to stick with it and see what happens.